So, to prepare for the vocabulary quiz on Friday, I'm going to go through lists 10, 11, and 12 and the Google form and some of your answers. Um, and there's going to be a Google form to review some of the vocabulary as well. So, here we've got list 10, and so we've got the word resilient. I've had this many times before. So even though her arm had been bitten by a shark, the resilient surfer was able to finish the race, still pulled herself together and got to the surface, swam to shore, grew it back quickly. I don't know if she can grow her arm back, but we'll see. The teacher heard whispers during the test and had an inclination or a gut feeling that some of the students were cheating, that the kids were cheating, that everyone had finished their tests, or that they were sharing answers. Because she was still in bed at 9:05, it was inevitable or definitely going to happen, unable to be stopped, that she wouldn't be woken up before noon, that she would be late, that she would be late for school, that she had missed homeroom. Her friend's notes were incomprehensible or unreadable, so she made her own notes, had to send them back, helped her rewrite them. He made sure to abide by the speed limit because he didn't want to get a ticket. If he didn't, he would get into legal troubles, or he didn't want to get arrested. So abide is to follow. The train was only a transitory ride, so they would need to, so transitory is temporary or only lasting a little short amount of time. So they would need to switch trains. They would need to get off soon. They might need to get on another train to reach their destination. They had to curtail their visit because of how dark it got, because their dog got sick, or because something went wrong. So curtail is to cut short. When he saw someone robbing the old lady, the virtuous man stopped the robbers, ran and stopped the robber, or called the police, or maybe ran after the robber. So virtuous is brave, doing what's right. And then altruistic is to be kind and generous. So because she was altruistic with her money, she bought the homeless man a lot of food, she donated a lot of money, or she gave her brother $10,000 for college. There was a large disparity amongst our slices of cake, and so disparity is a large difference or gap. So we both got new ones. So I threw my cake at the wall and screamed my head off. So I finished my slice way before she finished hers. Or maybe you had to cut your slice in half. List 11, the first word is bereavement, which is experiencing the loss of someone, a family member, or someone close. So because of his bereavement, he was grieving. He cries every night. He became very depressed, or he had to take off the school day. The company will be subjected to a big fine. Subjected is to be made to do something. So they'll be subjected to a fine if they don't start paying their employees, if they don't follow safety protocols, or if they keep breaking the law. Her mother wanted to censor her music collection because it wasn't appropriate for her age. She didn't want her kids to see it. It swears. So censor is to block out the inappropriate parts. Because of their despotic boss, despotic is evil, they didn't like going to work, they quit their job, they tried voting to remove him from the office. When a dog is submissive, it will be friendly and cooperate, listen to you, and get a treat. So, submissive is following orders. The employees worked assiduously because they wanted a raise. Whoever worked the most would get a bonus. They needed to finish writing the article before the deadline. So assiduously is working hard, working in a determined way. An inverted or flipped M looks like a W. So inverted is upside down. He rolled his eyes in a patronizing way because he was acting childish. He thought he was better than his friend because he's annoying, because he found the teenagers to be acting like kindergartners. So patronizing is thinking you are better than others. This substance is caustic or dangerous, so you should get rid of it, be careful, stay away from it, not eat it. I knew the phone call was an artifice because I've gotten it several times already. It was really glitchy. They were offering me $1 million. They asked for information that you can't share. So artifice is a fraud or a fake. So here we've got list 12. And so I believe I gave you guys the link for the Trees 1 vocabulary practice Google form. And so I'm trying to decide what to do about that. Here, only one person has taken this Google form. So I'm just trying to figure out if I'm going to put the Trees 1 words on your quiz. Or if I'm going to put these words on your quiz, but I'm going to go through these words anyway. So molten chocolate made the cake. So molten is hot and liquid, so it made the cake a lava cake. Because the water was so murky or unable to be seen through, it's cloudy, the fish kept on getting away. They cleaned their rooms on their own volition because they were in college. So volition is their own reason, their own motivation. No one is telling them to do it. The spelling bee made the boy's face flushed because he forgot the words. So flushed is to change color, to turn red. They thought the bookshelf was immobile, but they were proven wrong. So they thought it was unable to be moved, but it in fact was able to be moved. The speech was so profound or moving that everyone started crying. During a lull in the game or a break in the game, someone screeched. The storm was relentless and never ending, so it tore through several houses. There was a pivotal moment in the game. It was an important moment of change in the game where they got a pick six. I'm not sure what that is, if I'm being honest. The new invention was unprecedented because it had never happened before. So unprecedented is something that has never been done before. All right, so those are the words for these past 3 lists. I will see you guys on Thursday.